Ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting for this for a minute. Prodigy is in the building.
What the fuck,
Are you
man?
smashing Rihanna? Don't do it. Don't do this to me.
No.
All right, you gotta make us understand.
let's go.
Go
down the list.
Is this the biggest publicity stunt of all time? Because
as he drops off the paperback version of his book,
great book,
like it just so happens this comes out with 2 new songs you just delivered. Prodigy, please man.
Tell us what happened, because it feels like a publicity stunt.
It's crazy. I don't know. It's just I can't even tell you how it happened. You know what I mean? All I can say is that, you know, when we got down to the bottom of it, me and Had realized what was going on. We knew it was all bogus, you know what I mean? So we kept kind of quiet. We ain't say nothing about it.
No, talking to Mike.
No,
please don't go away from that.
We ain't get up on Twitter and be like, yo, right away it's bogus. So that's probably why people think it's like we set it up or something. You know what I mean? But we just waited for a minute, and then we was like, you know what? They'll see when we at the game, when we working on this album, putting out singles, that it's all a bunch of nothing.
So are you implying that everything was fake? That the original tweets from Havoc were fake?
Yeah. That's, you know what I mean? That wasn't half.
So what about before that? It was something about y'all had a fight, somebody slapped somebody punched somebody.
I directly heard pretty good stories from people who I've known you to be around before, who said there was a fist fight over money, that there was a gelling, an irritation between Hav and yourself that was sort of growing. And then I heard point blank that there was validity to the you and Rihanna story. None of this is legitimate.
Nah, you know what it is? It's me and Hav have a lot of fights and arguments, and when we fight, we laugh about it and tell people in the radio interviews, all that. We like, yeah, we fight sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of or try to hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with me and Hav, because our whole thing with Mobb Deep is to try to make ourselves one of the longest running hip hop groups that there is. You know what I mean? And we know that. Like, that's our goal. You know what I mean? We said this to ourselves a long time ago. So it's like when little arguments, whatever, pop up, it's nothing. It's nothing for us to hide or try to hide it from the media. So it's like, it's just funny to us how.
Okay, but specifically the tweets that he said, I remember thinking, and I talked to him and I go, could they ever recover in hip hop of all places to imply that someone, not imply, directly say that your partner was having gay sex with other dudes? That is as inflammatory a thing in hip hop as can be said. So here we are, and you guys are all good. Like, it seems sort of shocking.
Yes.
I mean, it's shocking for people who believe that. That's crazy. Like, you think I was in jail doing that?
No, listen, I believe it was said, though. I didn't believe it. First of all, let me be totally clear. Had it been true, I wouldn't have given a shit. But I didn't believe it. I was like, I just don't think that's Prodigy. But he said, was it said from his account? And how can you go back to working with him if he said something that inflammatory?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's no truth to that. And basically, like we laugh and tell stories about people that do shit like that. Like we the ones that go around and be like, yo, such and such is fucking with homos up top, son. You heard about that?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy to just see. I guess, you know, that's our karma from laughing at other niggas that do that.
All right,
you know
so Havoc called me. Was supposed to come on. Was supposed to be on the show. Then didn't call back. The people are saying that the tweets were from a computer, but he's saying he lost his phone.
No.
So there's some inconsistency there.
That's kind of weird, but I could see how that could happen though. You know what I mean? If somebody found your phone, you know what I'm saying, and like for me, for example, like sometimes I forget passwords. I got like 5, 10, whatever passwords, and I'll put them in my phone, right, my address book. You know what I mean? Under passwords. You know what I mean? Because I keep a lock on my phone. But if somebody finds your phone and so happen to get in it, it's possible for somebody to get your password.
They had to know it was Havoc's phone.
I had no idea, man.
Here's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. We love you guys. We want y'all to be together. I think you know how much I've supported you and how much that's clear.
Definitely.
But at the same time, as you know, people who report the culture, we really want to get to the story because it felt crazy. And I'll tell you, I heard from direct sources who I trust who said, I hit Havoc. He hit me back and said it was him who said it. Like, I've heard that from legitimate hip-hop sources. Obviously, he's telling you, and he's saying that's not true.
Them sources ain't that legitimate. I would watch them sources you was talking to.
I don't know. They're good ones, man.
I would watch them motherfuckers, you heard? Because me and Have is business as usual. Like,
And all through that it was, even that day, y'all were good.
yeah, like, we good. Like,
Why no one called us back? We was trying to find you like crazy.
It's a situation, too, where, you know, I'm on parole. So I gotta, it's like I'm still locked up, you know what I mean? Even though I'm out here in the streets, I'm still on paperwork. I still gotta answer to certain people. So it's certain shit I just gotta be real careful with, you know what I mean? With certain things. So
I guess the
I
thing
had
that
to make sure shit was straight first, you know what I mean?
to us, we thought this would be so easy to quell because they could just release it. You know, right that minute, I would have come out by 2 o'clock in the afternoon because it started bubbling at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So by 2 p.m., 3 p.m., I talked to Roberta, your publicist, whoever it was, could have said, absolutely false. There's no validity to these tweets, but we didn't get that. We were getting a whole lot of.
Like, we just kept quiet about it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that, like, all right, just let them talk. You know what I mean? We see who comes out the woodwork saying crazy shit. We see who loves us and all of that. And they gonna see what's real when they see us together and hear the music.
So, like, I hate doing this.
Yeah.
I hate becoming a reporter because I don't want to be a reporter. I like being on the radio, having fun, talking hip-hop shit, right? So we had to go to, like, we was at the concert the night before the Double XL concert. We had to, like, take information from a source, and the source said this. You know, the credible witness or the informant told us that you smashing Rihanna, and Havoc is jealous.
Great.
Havoc is
We were
an
psyched for you.
alcoholic. Havoc is drunk on Hennessy and an alcoholic, and he's mad because y'all had a fist fight and some engineer got choked out.
That just sounds so crazy.
None of that sounds legit.
What?
Definitely not Rihanna.
Nah, man.
But we were so psyched for it. We were like, yeah, he's knocking down Rihanna, P.
I mean, that sounds great, but it's not true, though. You know what I'm saying?
We were getting the pressure, like, y'all need to tell the story. Y'all need to find out.
But really, you know, me and Have is business, man. You know, we stepped back and we said, all right, how can we use this to our advantage? You know what I'm saying? And basically, we was like, all right, well, he got a record about to drop, whatever. Just wait and do the interviews and promote this shit.
So you're acknowledging that once it became big, you said we might as well milk this for what it's worth.
Yeah, basically.
That's why P's about to interview with Angie Martinez. So well done. Mission accomplished. There's no drama.
H&IC3.
They sort of juiced us. They sort of juiced the whole world and let that story rock out.
I feel like a fat cow and you just pulled on my udders. Like,
Pause, but yeah, that is what it feels like.
You gotta make sure it's official.
I mean, the source we had was like.
But there were a lot of sources, and all of them were pretty good.
That's crazy. You gotta make sure.
What kind of phone Have had? What kind of phone did Havoc have?
His sidekick?
Yeah, iPhone.
iPhone. Okay, that's an easy phone to crack the code.
The reason I was most upset when it happened,
Yeah.
I was walking around, I said, damn, Mobb finally got it together.
Right.
They're sober, the performances are good. This is the time
you
in
were
their
saying
life.
that. Yeah.
This is the time in their life when I'm serious. When I think the money could roll in for you guys for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You've gotten the stage show down. This is a good time for you guys. You could have another 20 years right here, really good money, right? So I was bummed out on a personal level when it happened. And though I'm obviously glad it's not true, it still makes me think, even though things are better, maybe you guys still have too many cats around you that are loose.
That always been like a problem with us, you know what I mean? We try to show love, you know, to the people we grew up with and the people that's around us, attached to us, whatever. And sometimes we may show a little too much love, you know what I mean? And people will overstep their bounds and just start bugging out. I mean, it happened to us a lot, man. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
There's
around
people that come around us, and the next thing you know, they flipping out on us. Like, they not happy. They like disgruntled or whatever with their position. They feel like we should be doing more for them. So they like to go around and spread rumors about us and say things that's not even true. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing with Rihanna. Have you ever even met the girl?
Nah, never.
She ever suck your dick?
What? Wow.
All right, I'm just saying, man. And listen, is this what you say it is? Then I believe you. That's what it is. But I'm just saying, if it was a stunt, you didn't need to do it. We're gonna play your music regardless.
Yeah, nah.
Maybe everyone else needs the drama, but
we ain't pulling no stunts like that. We let the music speak for itself. Our actions, you know what I mean, and how we move speak for itself, man. You know what I mean? That's it, man. We don't gotta pull no stunts to sell records or none of that. You know what I mean? We've been in the business long enough. And we've been consistent enough. We don't really need to do that.
That being said, it is a great read. It's a great read. Too bad you couldn't wait and add this chapter. That's for the next version, second edition.